So what I've done, I need to do a lot of work on this. What I did is I created a LinkedIn page for Small YouTubers Boost. One of the challenges of Small YouTubers Boost is there's a lot of like knockoffs out there, particularly Facebook groups, but there's some other things here and there. And so one of the things I've been trying to do, I try to practice what I preach when I can. And so I'm trying to lock down the name so that other people can't kind of pretend to be us. One of the challenges that happens to both myself and some of the other moderators is that we'll get contacted and they'll be like, oh, here's screenshots of this person misbehaving in the group. And we're like, okay, then we can't find them. And then only through a series of time-intensive back and forth, we finally realize they're talking about one of the imposter groups, one of these knockoffs. And so we just waste a whole bunch of time, and like, it's not our group, we can't do anything about it, and it's kind of given us a bad name, which is unfortunate. So, much like I advise small YouTubers to do, or YouTubers of any size, honestly, lock down your username wherever you can. And so I created a company page on LinkedIn for Small YouTubers Boost, just trying to stay ahead of the curve with these imposters. And so what I was wanting to do was, I've been thinking every now and then that I want to write some longer form content about YouTube, something like a blog post. And so I thought, okay, maybe this would be the place to do it. And so, like, for example, here I'm talking about, just get this positioned nicely there. So here, like, I wanted to talk about how manual sharing can be frustrating sometimes for a small YouTuber. If you're going into a lot of Facebook groups, you're going into a lot of subreddits, you're going into a lot of message boards, it can take a lot of time, but sometimes that's where your audience is. And the challenge of the fact that each one of those places are going to have their own set of rules. And so, I was talking about that and that investment of time versus investing time in SEO. So that if you just have a title description, meta tags, and other things on your video, that your audience will find you rather than you trying to find your audience. And so I wanted to write about this. And then I went to go post it on LinkedIn, and the character limit was like 700 characters, and I didn't know that for a page post. For a personal post, it's like 1,200. I don't know why there's a difference. But anyways, and so I thought LinkedIn would be a great place where I could maybe write a little bit. But now I realize that it's a little bit more limited than I expected.